Yes, we do. Okay.
All right, guys. Hey, I'm ready for this one. We are going to react to Angelina. No, let me get that right. It is Samson. Samson, and it was requested on our last live stream, and we said, okay, we're gonna do this. We have to come back. My wife wanted to make sure that we met your request, as you have made it.
Sean. Thank you, Sean, for the request. I haven't seen you on, but hopefully you get to see this video one day.
Yeah, it will be posted for you, Sean. We're gonna cut it, chop it up, and everything. I like Samson. Samson is something else.
I like Samson too.
Yeah. He just tell it like it is.
He does tell it like it is. You know, I don't like curse words. This is me
not.
being authentic and raw.
Yeah.
So I don't like curse words, but his message is sincere. And I think it's his frustration that causes him to speak that way. You know?
Yeah.
But because I can't lie, I use curse words sometimes.
Well, look at me. I'm not confirming anything.
So, because sometimes our passion causes us to use those words that we feel like put an exclamation point on it. So.
He is. All right, well, let's get into the heart of this message. Hey,
Sorry.
man, let's do it.
Calvin, can we watch it?
I never saw this.
Never.
Man, you think I should come in with you? Man, I wish that I was okay. Man, I wish that I was as smart as celebrities. Imagine having all that brain power, the things they can do in 1 minute. And if I were to do it, it'd take hours. They're on a whole nother level when it comes to being a bold intellectual, so intelligible. I have trouble keeping up with them. They deserve gold medals. They have such big heads. And I don't mean egotistical. I mean that the brains are so big it's probably hard for it to even fit in their skull. And that's why they're always high strung and freaking out at the paparazzi. It ain't cause they're mean, it's just cause their brain's so goddamn big that it's always throbbing from constantly solving our country's problems. What would we do without them? I don't.
Wow.
He's being super sarcastic.
He is.
He's being super sarcastic right now. I don't believe a word that you're saying, Samson.
I love the satirical. I love that about him, though.
He is being so sarcastic.
Yeah.
All right.
That is awesome.
I just had to, like, he is crazy. Solving the world's problems. Celebrities solving the world's problems.
Are you sure?
Imagine that.
How much of that do you actually believe, Samson?
We be stuck on a big piece of land that nobody here has a clue how to run. We be fucked. And how would you know who to vote for without somebody telling you? You probably have to do your own research. Now that's bullshit you don't want to delve into. You probably have to go and actually look at the policies of each individual candidate to make sure y'all agree and see if you be cool with everything they would do. Because if they fuck up, who's paying for it? You. Us. Ordinary civilians. Look at the debt. We're buried in trillions. Their children are gonna be set. But yours, they ain't inheriting millions.
Wow.
What? Hold on, you gotta back that up.
We gotta back that up.
What's going on here?
Don't worry about that.
Something on the screen. I don't understand it.
Sorry, he's getting ready for. Yeah, that is awesome.
Gotcha. Wait.
Awesome.
We gotta rewind that. Like, I was trying to pause. Sorry, guys.
Cool with everything they would do because if they fuck up, who's paying for it? You. Us. Ordinary civilians. Look at the debt. We're buried in trillions. Their children are.
Ordinary civilians, look at the debt. We're buried in trillions.
That's right.
Is that what he said? Trillions or billions? Doesn't matter.
Trillions, yeah.
Yes.
Which is true.
How much, and it's, you know what it's like?
But the celebrities live like king and queens.
They live like kings and queens.
But they talk as if they are in opposition.
But even, let me say something. What I'm learning about even celebrities, a lot of their money is a debt in themselves too.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But still, there's the people who, there's a certain celebrity level that they have all this money. They're trying to tell us how to live. They're trying to tell us what to do. True. And yet when things get messed up, like he was saying, who pays for it? Us, who are making pennies at the end of the day. Our taxpaying dollars are going out to fund things that we would not ordinarily say, okay, this takes importance. Like we were just talking about the schools.
Yeah. That
would be something that our tax dollars, we would say, yes, make sure every school has securities and systems so that our children are safe.
That's right.
No, we're paying for nonsense.
Stuff that we had nothing to do with.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Yeah. But I think it's a little weird to how these celebrities are being used to push certain agendas that they themselves naturally don't even care about.
They don't even use the products. Listen, okay, so I'm being presumptuous and making an assumption.
Well, of course.
But I don't believe they use half of the products. I don't believe they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't drive that kind of car, you know?
Yeah. I don't, just even everything. And it's just sad because we're so brainwashed that people want to emulate celebrities.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
And he said they're so intelligent.
Samson's
playing.
Samson, you better watch it. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Where's the picture of Samson? They can't see it?
He's brushing his teeth, guys.
Yeah.
So make sure you allow the man to brush his teeth. He is a problem. Samson is a problem child. Okay, let's go. I gotta back that up one.
For you, us, ordinary civilians, look at the debt. We're buried in trillions. Their children are gonna be set, but yours, they ain't inheriting millions.
That is huge too. Their children are gonna be set.
That is so
That's that old money, that revolving money. Go ahead.
No, you're right. I was thinking exactly that.
Yeah. So our children are gonna be doing what? Scraping for jobs, pocket pinching, living paycheck to paycheck, building a 401k that who knows what that world's going to look like in so many years.
I'm not sure how much of it is going to.
Coinbase, E-Trade, putting in, getting minute gains when that whole system is rigged. I believe it's all rigged. You know, I don't know. I don't have ins with that. But I believe it's all rigged, that they know when people are going to dump in tons and cause the ordinaries like us to say, oh, buy this stock real quick. Buy it real quick. But their children, and they're going to feed off of that, and their children are going to get generational wealth, and while our children are struggling.
We haven't even started building wealth.
They only care about their own. Megan, nail in a hard place.
Powerful. Mercy. All right.
I don't know, man. Everyone has an opinion, but
like
who in their right minds would trust somebody who acts for a living? The ones who are posting on Twitter, you ain't.
That is true. That is crazy. I know a couple of people who act, and sometimes I think to myself, are you? Are you in character? Are you performing?
Yeah, which one is it exactly?
Like, who are we talking? Who am I talking to right now?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, sometimes it's hard to trust the sincerity.
No, you can't. You can't. I mean, especially when that's what they do for a living. So sometimes you wonder, like, when are you being real, or when are you acting? I don't even know.
Yeah, and you gotta wonder, like, even in their own minds, not that it's ever intentional. Because sometimes, go ahead.
I heard Michael B. Jordan had an issue with that when he did the Black Panther movie. When he was trying to go back to just being normal, he said everything was running through his head. He had to go to therapy to get rid of the Black Panther character. He couldn't live off a regular life apart from that character.
And I just thought that was one of my own grandiose thoughts that I have. Yeah.
That's true.
See?
True. Yeah.
I'm not all crazy.
No, not
wow. That's crazy. That's so true, though. I just sometimes wonder, like, are they able to really be in tune with reality, or do they feel like they have to put on a show oftentimes?
Well, all right. That's what they do for a living. Go ahead.
Ain't in my circle if you fake are the same ones who take life advice from people that are literally two-faced. I got a toothache cause I'm always biting my tongue. If I don't stop, I'll chew through the bitch. Yes, everybody has an opinion, but yours happens to be stupid as shit. The ones who live the most privileged life are the very last ones that should give advice. It's easy to tell little folks what to do.
Wow.
What's going on? Okay.
Sorry. I have the cursor over here. All right, I want to hear that again.
Yeah,
I'll stop, I'll chew through the bitch. Yes, everybody has an opinion, but yours happens to be stupid as shit. The ones who live the most privileged life are the very last ones that should give advice. It's easy to
listen. First off, I just want to quick touch on the fact of the way that he is just so silly in this video. Like, he's really goofy.
Is he having breakfast or brunch?
It's a hot dog.
But he just woke up though.
I don't know what phase of the scenes he's in, but just the fact, like, he's brushing his teeth, he's eating a hot dog, like, I wonder what his mindless activities.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're actors and celebrities for a reason. They can't handle real life. It's called acting for a reason. Girl, I mean, like, that was pretty common sense, right? Thank you. Sometimes I need that in my life. But yeah, so I really think that, I just, the way that he's doing this is kind of funny.
Sorry.
But go ahead.
Oh, no, we're good.
Yeah, so we were going to talk about how he's biting his tongue, right? Or he'll chew through it because, so he's eating.
He's eating.
Let's hear it one more time. Back it up, just because I was just looking at the visuals and you had something to say about the words.
Be stupid as shit. The ones who live the most privileged life are the very last ones that should give advice. It's easy to tell little folks what to do.
It's true, because if you have not walked a mile in our shoes, right? I'm pretty sure there are some celebrities who've been through it, and they rise and they made it to the top. There are a few, but a lot of those that are talking though haven't been through anything that they might be talking about,
And those who have the power and who have the financial foundation, what's that called? Stability. Like the financial stability. Mm-hmm. There's a difference with someone who's coming up with new money and then someone who has old money.
True.
Family money. They've lived a privileged life. Their parent, their dad, they were an actor.
Generational wealth.
That generational wealth. So now they're giving us advice on how we should live, what we should do with our families, what we should do with our bodies, what we should do with our children. And we're supposed to take that as law because they are one of the faces of America as a celebrity. Mm-hmm. Not that there's some and if they have education, we're not talking about everybody, but we're talking about what they're trying to put forth. They're not talking about these people have degrees or they have education or they've taken training or they've had experience with these things. They're just using them as a face because they know, because people like them.
Yeah, they have a strong follower. They have the clouds and they can push whatever agenda they want to push. They just attached it to the celebrity and then we're just gonna follow them because we love them so much, right?
Yeah, we're not basing our decisions, our thoughts, and our responses to these things on a foundation of like, where's the wisdom, where's the knowledge, where's the intelligence behind this? No, it's just, I like so and so. They think that's good. I think it's good too.
That's a problem. That means we're not thinking for ourselves.
Thank you. That was a great point. We are not thinking for ourselves.
Ones who live the most privileged life are the very last ones that should give advice. It's easy to tell little folks what to do when you're up top looking at the city lights. You and I are total polar opposites. I'm a nobody, no one knows I exist. You're a multi-million-dollar mogul making loads of money. If you want it, you buy it. I gotta second guess myself if I wanna go splurge and buy Chick-fil-A. The amount I could save if I went to Wendy.
Hello. It's so true. We have to pause. We have to think about what we're buying. We have to budget. We have to look at our finances. We are not buying $1,000 purses and these kinds of expensive things.
$50 watches, like
$50 watches, but yet they say we're connecting. No, like get us some real people who have real life experiences.
We're not on the same level at all. You are somewhere else and we are down there. So yeah,
generational wealth and a silver spoon in their mouth at the cost of the everyday American.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, Sean, this was for you. Thank you, and thank you for your
react to
super
Samson's
chat.
opinion on? Okay.
Is that a song? Or
there is a song that I would like for us to react to. Another song of his. I think we can kind of get through it. It's worth listening to. Yeah, he's a true slayer indeed.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring.
Keep going.
This is a big deal to me. It's like night and day. Hey. Why the hell would I listen to you? I'm broke as fuck and you're filthy rich. Nothing affects you the way it affects me, so I don't want to hear your silly shit. Fuck you. I don't buy into your fake smile whenever you talk to the camera. Listen to you, I'd rather have Governor watch my grandma. You live in a bubble. It's been a minute since you've been through the struggle. You lost your touch. You must be off that stuff. If you think you and I have things in common, fuck your pretentious self. Nobody asked you for your hand or to lend your help. If you want everything to be so equal, then hey, how about you spread the wealth? You got a lot of need all that. Folks on the block, they could eat off that. Instead of endorsing people you don't know shit about, how about you fork it up and give a little back? I ain't talking about giving out turkeys. No, I'm talking about big amounts, earnings.
You see, you know what they do? I love how he said giving out turkeys. Give out big amounts, earnings. They do is like they toy with your emotions by giving you little things like handouts that make you, they're like feel good moments. And a lot of people need to stop moving and responding and appreciating things. Feelings can be very, very deceiving. Thank you for finishing my sentences. Deceiving and misleading.
Yeah.
So, they gave turkeys to the whole community. Now everyone can have a wonderful
move.
Everyone can have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Who's gonna pay their bills? They're gonna keep that oven on for 5 hours, cooking that turkey.
You know what's crazy? They're the same.
So I like the fact
you spoke about the oven here, because a lot of them like to advocate for climate change. But wait a minute, who is flying planes everywhere? Who are really messing up the planet? I mean, the climate. It's yous.
Oh,
not the
private
average
jets.
Not the average person.
Get on the airplane that's going with everybody else.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
No, you have to fly solo and dolo and make sure that, you have your personal celebrity needs met. Special agendas. No, I mean, I'm telling you.
I'm feeling myself for a minute here.
I'm telling you, yes. Yeah, these are tough conversations, Sean, because you know what?
Sean, we want to acknowledge you for your super chat here. And
Thank
also,
you.
we will check out that video, which we can do. It's only 3 minutes and stuff. We can do that. Thank you so much for that. And also, Peace and Vet, I just want to thank you for this super chat as well.
Absolutely.
Raw Thoughts by Chris Webby. I did that one, but I want to bring my wife. Chris Webby, you think this dude is crazy?
Really?
He's on. Okay.
I
don't want to compare and contrast, but Chris Webby
he's just another one.
He's just very raw. Like, you don't get no Democrat, no Republican here. You get this independent mindset, and he just like, everybody get the F-bomb. Oh. He's one of those guys. And I'm like, I know why.
I understand.
I have a place for you in this channel.
I understand the anger, and sometimes if you're too soft, like they were talking about soft Christianity. And it's not to say, like, I do believe there is a way to express how you feel without being vulgar or inappropriate. But I do understand when people just want to get their point across and, like, understand, like, no, like, I'm mad at you because of what you're doing to the masses.
That's right.
You're giving masses of turkeys out. These people aren't going to be able to pay their electric bills, their gas bills. Like, you're doing things that are just like, here we go. You know what I love to say? Cutting off branches, but never getting to the root cause of the issue.
That's right.
And this is what Samson's talking about. You're using people's faces and their celebrity titles, and they're in their Louis Vuitton and this, and they're all their designer clothing and all these different things that we can't afford. Yeah. And we're gonna take advice and counsel from them, and they're out there will buy a purse for $50,000 while you're struggling to make ends meet.
That's crazy.
And you think this person has any care in the world about you? That person doesn't care about us and our well-being and our children's well-being and our life.
If they will just put their money together, they could have fixed most of the issues in our community.
Oh, there's no reason for starvation. There's no reason for any of these
to get
things.
rid. I was reading an article recently that was talking about to get rid of homelessness in America, $7 billion. That's crap for some celebrities, you know what I'm saying? But again, we don't have that kind of money. But here's the thing, Bianca, I just want to acknowledge you here. Yes, I got your request. Thank you for that. Actually, I reacted to one of your songs already. It's gonna be posted tonight. I did it with Josiah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was more like anime type of songs, which are that I'm gonna have that posted up tonight. Okay. Yeah.
I like what Andy said. My parents told me never say anything bad about anything, but I can say one good thing about Biden is he killed the Democrats party for the next 80 years. I wasn't expecting the end of that.
What a twist.
I didn't read it through, but
you just give me a 6 for 9 here, boy.
We have to understand humans are humans. I was just talking with my best friend about this. We cannot expect loyalty. We cannot have expectations from other humans. We can only have that from God. What we can do is look at situations and circumstances, call a spade what a spade is, call them out, and do what we can to make a change in the ways that we can. Absolutely. It's not about any one particular person. When we're talking about celebrities, we're not talking about A, B, C, or D. We're talking about what that world represents and what they're the culture of that world and what they're doing by using their gifts and their talents to take over our minds and cause us to carry out their agenda. They're doing it, and it's very intentional.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Malcolm X speeches calling you to vote. If you vote Democrat, actually, I've heard. We know what? Maybe we can react to that in the future. It's very powerful. Like Malcolm X literally told us the Democratic Party was an issue. Now we don't try to play the political game here, but we take those things into considerations as well.
Everything matters.
Everything matters. We consider all that, so I can understand. But that comment he made here about Joe Biden,
and we have Democrats and Republicans on this channel. It's not about one party view. This is about people. We're looking at people. We're looking at innocent lives that are constantly being infiltrated and brainwashed.
I look at people and value. For me, I look at like, what are you representing really? And what are the things that you're standing for, and how does it affect my family, my future, my church, and the people around me? So exactly. And that's,
Sean said it. The truth is, we're all the same. Love your neighbor, do good, and try to live the best you can day by day. And I will add, with keeping God first and at the foundation of all of that.
Absolutely.
That's the truth.
Without him, you can't do it all, you know. All right.
The streets and start handing out lots of relief instead of just interviewing. Bitch, look at all these activists. Y'all must be college graduates. I wonder what kind of law you practice, or do you just study politics? I'm asking because you know so much. No, you don't. I speak on behalf of a vast majority. We don't want to hear you lecture us about shit. Don't act like you have authority. Please don't. Just act accordingly. Yes. Stick to acting and rapping horribly. Yes. You're so detached from normalcy. Nothing you say is that important to me. I ain't talking about all of them though. This is just a.
I just want to say, like you said, you are you're detached from normalcy.
Yeah.
Because they're living in this acting, this celebrity world, this here's what you have to put forth to the world. So they don't know what it means to live day by day, footing the bill, making ends meet, and things of that nature. It's not that you have to be poor, but there's a big difference when you're looking at the realm of when that celebrity world versus the layman's world, versus our world.
Select few. There's also a lot that work in silence, and just so you know, I respect you. The stage you accept your Oscar on ain't a platform for you to talk so long. Take your trophy and shove it up your ass, say thank you, and keep on walking along. The moment that I become famous and rich and I'm living the life of Riley, when it comes to politics, I'll shut the fuck up. Because I know that most situations won't apply to me.
He's got issues, yo. He's got issues. Man, what is wrong with him? Did you leave your key at the house?
He locked it.
What the fuck? We got him.
Fuck you.
Yeah, he's a thinker.
Oh!
Yeah, well, he's out here thinking. You want us to kill him or pay him?
No! That is so foul. Oh, Samson, what was this all about?
Oh no!
We did not see that one coming. We did not see that one coming. But I get the message though. That was.
Ooh.
That was messed up. Samson. First of all, that's actually hilarious.
I mean, like
not
the
the
way
killing
he just,
scene,
no.
but the way he ended that was actually
powerful.
Powerful. Let's just give credit where credit is due.
That was powerful.
This is what you need to hear. This is what you need to hear. I'm not gonna add anything to it. Yeah, guys. We gotta
talk about the last part.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
You talk.
Let's make it quick because
I gotta wrap
because of time. Wow. Where do we begin? Celebrities and politicians want security walls, and the country can have secure borders. Gun protects them too, but not our own children. Even Tom McDonald said in that song New World Order, you know, you don't want to build the walls. You don't want to build the walls, but your average celebrity has a wall 15 feet. Which is like, yeah, that is true. We protect our homes, but we don't want to protect the country, right? But I don't know. I'm not saying building the wall is the ultimate solution, but we gotta figure something out. We just can't leave the borders open like that either. Yeah, whew, guys. Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, we can.
So I just want to say about the end of that. I think it was such a powerful message, and I think this is where we have to take in for ourselves, like what's our role as thinkers. Anyone who's here, anyone who's watching with us, you must be a thinker, right? And so you're someone who sees beyond what's being put forth in front of your face, and the idea that he chose, he said pay him or kill him. That's what that gentleman said, and he chose the end route of being killed. Yeah. But we have to understand, like, that is a real thing, and it's really happening out there. It is happening. People are being silenced by either payment or death or fear. And you look at what happened with the whole, the recent pandemic and things of that nature. Like, people have been being silenced, and we really can't take that lightly. No, we really have to raise our voices, and we really have to put more out there, whether it's doing videos like this, whether it's speaking to people about things when it comes to our children and our communities and our homes. We can't let that slide. No, we can't. And it's sad because that's exactly what they're doing. They're silencing anyone who wants to bring light and enlightenment to those who are being oppressed. Oppression is a real thing.
It is.
We are under a systematic depression.
It's not difficult. It's not too difficult to tell who's in the wrong. whoever does the killing and does the persecuting is oftentimes in the wrong. So if you have to oppress me because of my views that differs from yours, you must be in the wrong. Because if you had the truth, you don't have to kill me, because the truth stands for itself. So so a lie has to be sustained and backed up and protected. The truth doesn't need that. You just let it free. You just speak it, and it stands for itself. So you oftentimes those who are doing
cover up the truth.
Yeah, those who are persecuting and hurting and want to shoot somebody because they have an opinion, they think differently than you. They are thinkers. You have an issue with that. That shows you have a lot of potholes in your theory as well. So
that's just scary, because we as people need to really just pay attention and really help wake each other up.
Yeah, I want to read this last comment, and then we're gonna move to part 2. Celebrities and politicians were. Oh, we read that before, right? No.
Yeah,
we did. Sorry. All right, Sean, you got something to say here. Go ahead.
Sometimes certain people come along that are able to say things that need to be said, and I believe Samson is one of those people. He's basically the rap version of George Carlin to me.
I
don't know George Carlin.
I don't know what George Carlin is. I need to look it up.
Yeah, I gotta look him up. Tell me more about George Carlin. Megan.
Megan, we have. Thank you once again for the super chat, girl.
The system doesn't want thinkers; they want complacent and obedient workers, aka slaves.